Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have a shoutcast from my friend Zamillo, and they do have a Twitter, so I will leave a link in the description down below if you want to go ahead and follow them. But they went 5-0 with Shadow Mawile Double Grass. So let's just go ahead and dive right into it. I'm really excited to see how these games play out. I had success myself with Shadow Mawile. I used it in the back. But we'll see how these games go. So right now this Ludicolo is dancing around. No, but it's this one has Bubble, Hydro Pump, and Leaf Storm. So this is not a Razor Leaf variant. You could go either way. But Bubble, of course, gets to the charge moves a lot faster. And they do not shield that Hydro Pump. And oh my gosh, Ludicolo going to be able to flip that matchup. Holy cow, what a great play. Great Hydro Pump as well. So in comes this Primarina. So we can bring out this Ferrothorn. And of course, Ferrothorn is doing super effective damage, plus resisting the charm attacks, right? So, going to be able to go for this Power Whip. The opponent will concede that game, and that is going to be a great game, very well played. Beautiful flip in that secondary matchup to win that game. So let's go ahead and dive into the next battle. So we do have a Ludicolo on the opposing side, so this is good for the Shadow Mawile. Yeah, I mean, this is great for the Shadow Mawile. They're staying in. They're actually going to be able to go for the Power Up Punch. Power Up Punch is neutral, but it's not going to KO, so you have really no reason to shield that. It's actually pretty close. Look how close this matchup is. Oh, it looks like, okay, maybe they lagged towards the end of something. They were not continuing to attack. Mawile would have won that matchup anyway, but in comes Registeel. Oh my gosh, we're going to see a Power Up Punch. Just going to continue to Fire Fang. Honestly, it might be even worth using a shield. I guess we'll find out. We probably will see a shield. Actually, the opponent just will quit. Who knows what was in the back? Maybe a third steal, something else weak to Mawile. I don't know. But that's a really fast game. Let's go ahead and dive right into the next battle. We do have that Shadow Mawile into Registeel. So another Registeel from the opponent. Great matchup. They're going to go ahead and likely switch as they do into Jellicent. Jellicent is so common. I've seen it so many times. It's so good in this meta. I didn't realize it was going to be as good as it is, but it really is. We do see a Power Up. The opponent is not going to shield that. They're going to go for an attack. First one doesn't have to shield this. I mean, a Shadow Ball won't KO. If it's a bait, even better. But it's a Shadow Ball. That's totally fine. But I don't actually think Ferrothorn can farm down. Yeah, just going to go ahead and throw the Power Whip, which I do agree with, because if you go for the farm down, you'll have to shield the next attack. So that's fine. We're going to see that Power Whip, and in comes the Registeel. Trying to get to a Thunder. They should be able to make it. Registeel will probably charge up max energy before throwing a Focus Blast, but we do see this Thunder. Okay, nice neutral damage to that Registeel. They're going to go ahead and throw an attack, which will KO the Ferrothorn, but that's totally fine. Ferrothorn did its job. Actually, they throw a Zap Cannon. Technically better because they use more energy up, but in comes Lantern, out comes the other grass type, going to be that Ludicolo. Of course, Ludicolo is a water type as well, so it takes neutral from Thunderbolt, but just going to go ahead and let it go. Now, are we going to see a Hydro Pump bait or just going to go for the Leaf Storm? I know just going to go for the Leaf Storm. Okay, I know Hydro Pump takes more energy, but this is going to debuff you if they shield, which they do shield, so yeah, a little bit unfortunate to get the debuff, but I still think that's totally fine. We're going to see a shield right now. That's going to be a Thunderbolt. I mean, Leaf Storm is still an incredibly powerful move. Going to go ahead and farm up enough for almost two. Going to go ahead and go for one right now. Probably picking up the second shield. And the next Leaf Storm... Oh, no, they don't actually shield. I was going to say the next Leaf Storm probably wouldn't KO. This Leaf Storm actually didn't KO either. But that's fine because look how low they got it. In comes Registeel. Just going to go ahead and go for the Power Up Punch. Going to be able to eat up this Registeel. Yeah, just farm it down. And do they get to a move? They do actually get to a move. So you do have to shield this with the Mawile. But the Lantern should not be able to reach a move. So Mawile is going to be able to Fire Fang down. They actually go for a Power Punch. So this makes sense because it's just going to boost up your attack as well. So it's going to be a great game, very well played to both trainers, and Zamillo able to win that one. But actually kind of close, but still a great matchup. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. Shadow Mawile into Bastiodon. Ooh, okay, let's see. Bastiodon, really interesting. Does this favor the Mawile? Only because like the Fire Fangs are neutral. They're doing pretty good damage, but you're also taking a decent amount as well, right? I mean, Smackdown, even though it's resisted, is taking a decent amount. And it's like you do still have to shield this because Flamethrower is neutral. They go for the Stone Edge, but that's fine. They switch out into a Zoom Out. Out comes Ferrothorn. This is totally fine. Great matchup, of course, for the Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is going to go ahead and take this one. And it is going to be an Ice Beam. Okay, so they do have Ice Beam. Technically a little bit worse for Ferrothorn instead of just having to play with Hydro Pump, but it's still a great matchup because that's just neutral damage. Power Whip is going to get the shield. They do actually shield, so that's kind of good actually. Glad they got a shield out of the way. They're going to go ahead and go for another Ice Beam, but it's still not going to KO. One more Ice Beam will KO though. So 2 Power Whips will KO. I don't think one will. Will it put it in farm down range though? We'll see. So they're going to go ahead and go for the Power Whip. And we do see another Power Whip. Very nice. So this Power Whip is going to... Okay, KO it. They let it go. Makes sense. In comes Bastiodon going for that farm down, and they're going to be able to get it, but not before being hit with a Power Whip. So very nice. This Power Whip coming out, able to connect, and in comes Ludicolo. Ludicolo wants some energy. They do switch into Ferrothorn. Ooh, okay, but the Mawile is hanging out in the back. So Mawile, of course, has a fantastic matchup against Ferrothorn. So this is going to be a good game. They do get to an attack. I would say, okay, we're going to see a shield. I was going to say I would just let it go, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. I don't think Ludicolo needs a shield. They actually have 2 attacks. Okay, so I guess you would have had to shield 1 anyway. So it's going to be a Mirror Shot. That's not going to KO the Mawile, and they bring in the Bastiodon. Bastiodon throws an attack. This is definitely a good game. Bastiodon is really low, and Ludicolo will be able to reach the Leaf Storm. They actually already have it, but they're going for the Hydro Pump. No, they're just going for the farm. Oh, they're going for the farm because the opponent still has a shield. Okay, that actually makes sense. So well played there, and able to win that one. And we're going to go ahead and move into the final battle of the video. Great battles, great set so far. Mawile into Swampert. This is really bad, but you do have 2 answers to it. You have 2 grass types. So we're going to see the Ludicolo come in. They're going to bring in Registeel. Okay. Okay, well, I mean, you'd much rather have the Registeel on the Ludicolo than Registeel on Ferrothorn, right? So, we'll see how this plays out. That's going to do a lot. We're definitely going to see a Hydro Pump. I don't think they're going to shield it, though. So yeah, the Hydro Pump is coming out. How much will this do? This is not going to KO. There's no way this KOs, but how much is it going to do? Oh my gosh, it does a lot. Okay, I mean, I knew it would do a lot, but you got to shield. You got to flip switch. You have to. You have to. So going to go ahead and shield this and farm down. So absolutely fantastic. Going to be able to flip that matchup. So if you're the Registeel, they needed to shield, but that's amazing for the Ludicolo. I don't think I would have shielded if I was the Registeel either. Now I probably will after watching this, but we do see a Leaf Storm come in. The Swampert definitely going to go ahead and shield that. And they do farm down, and now in comes the Ferrothorn. Absolutely amazing. They switch into Azumel. Okay, I mean, Ferrothorn has to beat both of these Pokemon, but it's going to be able to do it because it will both of these very well. So we do see a shield from the Azumel. They probably want to get off an Ice Beam. We'll see if they have Ice Beam. Ferrothorn is just going to let it go. Let's see if it's Ice Beam. It's Play Rough, so that tells me they have Play Rough and Hydro Pump, which is good. So we're going to see an Overfarm going for the Power Whip right now. They do have back-to-back, so this is not going to KO, so we're probably going to see another one come in. Oh, they actually get to the attack. Oh, they're not going to go ahead and shield it. Okay, so just going to let this go. It's still not good. Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously that makes sense not to shield it. But now you could farm down and go for the Power Whip against Swampert. Yeah, great play. Great play. So they do have an attack, but you could just safely shield that. You know, so yeah, saving the shield obviously made sense. So good play there, and this is going to KO the Swampert. And that is going to be a great game. Very well played, a great set. Thank you so much for sharing your battle experience with us. Congratulations on the 5-0, and I can't wait to see you at Legend. Have a good day, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.